Hello everyone. It's me again. I just wanted to uh thought I'd do a bit of a different video this time. Um Something I haven't done for well, it was I think a little bit of a overdue layout update. Just to give a little something different put out there. As you can see, the layout really has not changed much, I don't think, over the past year or two. But it's but I will say I have a bit of a surprise addition to the layout that I think will add a little bit more of an interesting look. So let's go ahead and check it out. All right, so here it is. This is it. This is well, I finally decided to add a tunnel to this back section over here behind the mountain. I mean, this used to be a gorge right here, just behind here. But I thought I had these Woodland Scenics O gauge tunnel portals that I haven't used for well a few years, and I don't really want them to go to waste. So I thought, you know what, I might make some use out of them and build a tunnel. Make this make it this part a little bit more interesting. So yeah, I've gotten some parts figured out for it. I mean, I will say, for disclaimer, I only have one tunnel portal up, just to give you an idea. So yeah, it's right there. This thing is not really secured yet. I've got a, so yeah, it's not, the tunnel portal itself is not really flush with the foam there I've got. So yeah, that's about 19/32 inch foam on there. That's three parts glued together. Let's see if I can take this portal off. Okay, that went out a bit. Oh, in there, that's okay. So yeah, these parts here made out of foam, just 10 inches high, and up on top here, the wood roof. That's about there. See, I've got a few gaps to fill in with foam, and I'll get to that maybe someday. On the other side here, that's 2-inch foam on there. That's pressed against there. And I will have the other tunnel portal plate with some sticky tack or something on there to hold it in place. But yeah, so that the roof is on there. It doesn't. It's probably halfway across, but I guess that's okay. And so yeah, I'll fill this gap here with foam and other things just to really clean it up, make it look a bit better, I guess you could say. And also, I should say, on top of this, I'm gonna have I think 2-inch foam on top of that, kind of carve it, shape it, make it blend into the scenery a bit more. And oh yeah, this whole thing will be painted white, just like this foam mountain here, and then the wall is white too. But yeah, that's really kind of the main thing that's really the huge addition that I'm gonna be putting onto the layout. So I think this will turn out really good when it's done. I hope it turns out really good when it's done. It's just trying to find the time to do these things, be working and stuff. But I think it's a nice little project. It takes my mind off things, and so yeah, that's really the big thing I wanted to show you. But I'll show you some other things that I think have changed that need some notice. Also, another change that I think is a very good one and is very efficient. Is this new sign arrangement. I don't think I've talked about this before, but the original siding was like this to here, and that was it. And then it's got changed and moved to a straight section just here with a bumper because we thought that would look a bit more realistic. but the problem is you couldn't store as much cars back here, so that means the yard back here is full of a bunch of these modern freight cars that were not getting used or touched and stuff. So it ended up being it was a little bit of a pain in the butt to deal with, but it worked. This arrangement works a lot better, I think, because you get the switch here, the switch here that curves here, comes back, then ends up going straight and meets up with this section here. So it's a, I guess you could call it a second yard maybe, but it's a very good very good setup. I think it works. You get to store more cars, as I've said before, and it's just a very good way of utilizing empty space, I think, without going, you know, too crazy or taking too much space up. And I like how it nearly avoids this this pillar here, which is part of the this little wooden highway bridge, I guess you could say. But you know, this works. I like this. I like this whole setup a lot. And as you can see, it connects to this track here, which this is an MTH Rail Cane 460 10-wheeler as part of their freight set. It's a nice little thing. It's a very nice little thing, but yeah. So I think I've only got one more thing to show you, and let's go take a look at that right now. Now I know what you're all probably thinking. It's just, oh, it's this platform thing with the track on it that goes around an oval. But no, it's not. It's not the mainline tracks either. These two right here. It's actually the siding track way in the back there. The main thing that has changed is that there was a switch over here that would connect right there and then just go around that part to the back there. But then I later realized that switch was very hard to get to, so I decided to remove it and swap out a different spot with the switch over here, so that way it's over here and I can probably reach at it better, and so that I can store more cars over there, and that way it's easier to get at too, especially with uncoupling cars and coupling back up to them. So I think this hole with the switch on this side works a lot better than, say, on this side. It was just harder to reach, so I took it out, replaced it with normal curve, and just kept the switch, put it back over here. Now this was not even, no, I should point out this was not even like this. This was actually kind of an outer patching ability, because you can say, originally, because there were two switches. There was that switch I mentioned that switch over there and it connected over to there, and then the switch over here that stayed pretty much the same over there. Yeah, the idea was that if you wanted to run two trains, you could have one either pull in from this way or one go in this way, and then it would stop on the outside track and let the train on the inner track pass. So I thought that was a good idea, except it was very tough to do, especially having to carve out that section of that pillar right there with a saber saw. That was very rough. But so yeah, it was the whole switch over there was just very hard to reach, and so that's why I wanted to get rid of it and just have this switch be put in and stay there. So it's a lot easier to get. I don't have to reach as far than on the other side with this one. So yeah, those are all yeah. So yeah, those are all the changes that I want to show you on the layout so far. Yeah, I think that tunnel over there is going to be a very good addition to the layout, make it look more visually interesting, and and hopefully I can find some more time to work on it. Yeah, I just thought this little update on the layout would be good. Um, and I also apologize if I've not been uploading as much as I wanted to, just with whole life and other issues with that just getting in the way of stuff that I want to do. It's just right now a little bit of a stressful, overwhelming time period for me. My brother's in college right now, and I still miss him, but I mean, it is what it is. He's been talking about going back all summer, so yeah, that's what's been going on with me right now. I just maybe I can. There's some days I can like this. I can find where I can be at peace with the trains and just keep doing what I like to and enjoy my time while I still can and hang out with friends and all that kind of stuff. But well, yeah, I hope you all have enjoyed this little update that I've given you, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Goodbye.